Okay, so it's Tuesday the 9th now, 2 days after me starting this Watch Me Make $1 Million journey. Fourth video here, and my I wanted to talk about the idea, reconceptualizing the idea of winning. What does winning? What is winning? Certainly, as I'm making the $1 million, once I make the $1 million, it will feel like a win. Um, uh, I used to play a lot of tennis, and when I'd win, it would feel like a win. Certainly, um, there's a way in which I think people can try to win against each other in social settings, social circumstances where it's like whoever gets the last word wins. Sorry, whoever can clean the sleep out of their eyes wins. Um, whoever can kind of like one-upmanship the other person wins. Um, he who has the last laugh laughs last wins. Um, I want to reconceptualize this idea, and it goes immediately to a kind of metaphysical approach to our situation, which is an undercurrent, a foundation of Abraham's teachings, which is we are eternal non-physical selves that dream of having a more tangible experience, and so incarnate into these physical bodies. And so we were, non-physical energy before we came in, and now we're in these bodies, and still the larger part of us is non-physically focused, non-physically based, non-physical, like it's only part of our focus that's here in these physical bodies. And this is an important aspect. I'm going to tie this in with what does it mean to win. And that, once we're done with this life, and I like the analogy of a snake molting its skin. It's not a perfect analogy, but it's a pretty good one, and it's something that you can observe in the physical world. As the snake molts its skin, it leaves the skin behind it. It's actually a fresher, newer version of itself. Anyway, how to tie this in? Let's see. It's interesting to think of the concept of winning, but what I want to do is take it to a place of feeling. In other words, if you feel good, you're winning, and it takes competition out of the equation. So it's pretty clear. People can pretty easily understand that if winning is feeling really good, then everyone can win. Everyone can feel really good. It's quite arbitrary how we set up. It's arbitrary, these situations that we set up and say, okay, I'm going to try to do this, and you try to do this, and then whoever can successfully do it, they're going to be the winner. But that's not part of the organic, natural process of life. I feel like I'm losing some steam on this one, and it's important for me to catch the vibe of what I'm trying to talk about. This is a decent teaching moment to say that you can't get it wrong, you never get it done. Sometimes you catch the vibe of something and it wanes a little bit as you're into it, and it's okay. You can reset, you can pause. You can't get it wrong, you never get it done. So you can just say, and obviously in a video situation like this, you can go back and edit or make another one instead. My preference is to not do that. I like things to be live. I like things to be able to be a teaching moment. So that's what this is for me. And you can kind of not necessarily while you're talking out loud, which I'm doing now, but you can talk yourself into catching the vibe again. And I've done that in some ways just by saying, "Oh wait, you know what? I was kind of going down this trail that wasn't feeling so hot." And as soon as I acknowledge that, I'm back in the vibe of where I was, more wanting to go. So think about it. Like, are you really winning if you think that winning is winning against other people? If like the idea that, well, we're all going to die eventually anyway. Um, and so at that point, isn't winning really defined as how good were you able to feel? And it does not. And there's infinite good feeling, so you can have as much of it as you want. You don't have to, and no one else has to lose. Um, and this also translates into resources in the physical world. There's plenty of everything. Um, and that's going to be a controversial statement, and I'm not going to try to sort that all out. But there is the idea that if we can at least move our idea of what it means to win into feeling good, which is what I'm doing, then there's ways in which law of attraction takes a hold of that and runs with it and brings you more of the things that make you feel good. Um, so that's it. Let's focus on winning, on feeling good. Feeling good is winning, and that's gonna tie back into me making this $1,000,000. And we'll come back and there'll be plenty of opportunities to show how those threads fit together.